Students, very good morning to all of you. Today is my lecture 1 on production system. Production system can be defined as the method or procedure or arrangement which includes all functions requires to accumulate, gather the input, process or reprocess the input and delivers the marketable output goods. It is defined as a framework consisting of various activities arranged in such a manner that input is on one hand and the output is on other hand. Input and output are linked by various activities. In this figure, what you can see, this is representing the input. There is some processing operation, and once the input is processed and thereafter we come across with the output. Components of production system. In this, you can see there are 6 components of production system: input, processing, process, output, storage, transportation, information. Again, there is some input which is to be processed, and once this input is processed, we are with the result of output. In this figure, what you can see is there is a demand information. Basically, something is there which is basically the motherhood of any operation. So what we can say, there is some demand or there is certain demand. So this demand is basically representing the motherhood of the production system. Here you can see we require raw material and the part, the resources. These are taken as the input for this production system, which after the processing operation, which converting in this product. So this is all representing the parts of a production system. Now, types of production system. Production system is basically divided in 2 parts. Number 1 is continuous production system, which is further divided in 3 parts: master production, process production, assembly line production. And if we talk about intermittent production system, it is divided in 2 parts. One is batch production and the another one is job shop production. Now, if we talk about brief description of continuous production system, it is referred as goods are produced constantly as per demand forecast. Goods are produced a large scale for stocking or and sales. Continuous production example is food industry, fuel industry. These are taken as the 2 examples which is representing continuous production system. Continuous production system definition is, it is a system where same kind of product is produced on a large scale by using special purpose automatic machine. The product is of definitely in the standard quality. Example, electrical goods, production of glass, production of sugar. These are the continuous production system methods. Now, continuous production system example is food industry and fuel industry, as already discussed. Now, if I talk about features of continuous production system, volume of output, standardization, capacity, automation, and product layout. These are the factors which are responsible for continuous production system. Now, if I talk about merits of continuous production system, work in process inventory is minimum. That means the material on the work, on the machine, it should be minimum. Work in process, which is also called as WIP, inventory is minimum. Uniform quality of output is produced. The product which we are getting by the help of continuous production system, its quality is definitely very good. Delay at any stage can be automatically detected, right? So, and the 4th point is control over material cost and output is simplified. And the last point is work can be done by semi-skilled workers also. That means continuous production system has many of the advantages which are resulting in various good quality of products. If I talk about the demerits of continuous production system, in this one is rigidity. Any fault in one operation will disturb the whole system. It is very sharp. अगर कहीं पर भी कोई भी गलती हो जाती है तो वो rigidity produce करता है. That means कहीं पे कोई भी गलती होती है, कोई भी fault होता है, which will result in disturbing the whole system. Number 2 is Because it is continuous process, so piling of work, that means care should be taken to avoid piling up of the work or any blockage on the line. That means your work should be very smooth. You should not be carrying load on your load for the work processing. Rather, the things whichever is going for the processing, it has to be going in a very smooth manner. Maintenance cost is very high, and the last point is costly machines. If I talk about continuous production system, costly machines, special purpose automatic machines are used, which are costly and need maintenance, due to which the investment is very high. Now, types of continuous production system, as already discussed, number one is mass production. It refers to the manufacturing of standardized parts, large scale production process. It is carried on continuous through a uniform and standardized sequence of operations. Process production can be further classified as analytical production, and the last one is synthetic production. These are two methods which are used for process. If we talk about input is there, output is there, and in between there is one which is called process production. So this process production is further divided in two methods, where we can say number one is analytical method and the number two is synthetic production process. So this analytical production process, in this what happens, system reduces a raw material to its component in one or more marketable product. That means we have provided some input raw material to the machine, and this single raw material is converted into number of components by the machine, by the processing operation. If I talk about synthetic production process, in this number of raw materials are placed as input, whereas in analytical process we provide single raw material and we get number of components, and whereas vice versa in case of synthetic production process we provide number of raw material parts to transform the production or finished product. Now, this we talk about intermittent production system, which is second type of production system. Intermittent production system, that means starts, initiates, and stops, halt at the irregular, unfixed interval time gap. So this is a system in which we go ahead with different break. It is a system where different kinds of products are produced on a small scale by using general purpose machines which are flexible in nature. Example of this intermittent production manufacturing system is used in hospitals, used in machine shops, used in general offices. Now, features of intermittent production system. As you already know, intermittent production system is a process in which we go with break or irregular production process. So the flow of production is definitely very irregular. Volume of output is generally small. Wide variety of products are produced. Variety of products can be produced. General purpose machines are used, which are flexible in nature. Process layout is suitable, where we can say the sequence of operations are placed according to the machine, not according to the product. So process layout is very suitable in case of intermittent production system. Now this is the last slide, which is representing the characteristic of intermittent production system. Types of intermittent production system. In this, number one is batch production. Batch production is something when we produce our raw material, when we convert our raw material into final finished product, it is in batches. That means it is the number of manufacturing identical products, either to meet specific order or to satisfy demand. Example is ready-made clothes. If we talk about job production is a type of production in which the products are manufactured to meet the requirement of a specific order. Example is tailor shop, cycle, vehicle repair shops, and other small workshops. Thank you for listening.